Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make cornchaff. Cornchaff is a very delicious porridge. It is made using fresh corn and fresh beans, and this is typically cooked using palm oil, crayfish, and other proteins like dry fish. You can add in your beef. It is really delicious. So cornchaff is a typical Cameroon dish and it is so yummy, as you can see. Let's just jump right into this. So I'm going to list all the ingredients down in the description box, so be sure to check it out. So I start this dish by blending some onions, bell pepper, and some garlic, and I'm going to be using this as kind of a base for my cornchaff. So you can see the very nice and beautiful paste I have after blending all of this. So I'm going to be garnishing my cornchaff with some smoked fish. So I'm just going to take out the bones from my fish and get it ready for use. Once I'm done taking out the bones from my fish, I'm going to go right into this recipe. You can see everything which I'm going to use for this. So this is my corn. It has already been boiled and it is soft. So I love to buy some fresh maize and fresh beans, and I just boil this and save in my freezer. And as you can see, it is ready to go. This is straight out of my freezer. It's ready for some delicious cornchaff. This is the beans I'm going to be using for my cornchaff. I have boiled this already as well. Everything is just ready. Let's make some delicious cornchaff. I'm going to start by heating up some palm oil, and I heat this up for about 2 minutes or so. Next, I'm going in with some sliced onions and I stir this up nicely. So I'm going to let my onions fry for about 2 minutes or so until I can get that delicious onions aroma and the onions are kind of looking translucent. Once my onions have cooked for a while, I add in my chopped tomatoes and onions and I stir this, and I will just let this to simmer for about 5 minutes or so until it kind of starts getting dried up. So my sauce has been cooking for about 3 to 5 minutes. This is how it looks. I'm going to go ahead and add in a seasoning cube, after which I'm going to add in my blended mixture. Next, I add in my blended garlic, onion, and bell pepper mixture, and I stir this together, and this is already looking nice. It smells amazing. So after adding in this blended mixture, I'm going to add in my smoked fish. So I want my fish to cook through, soak up all that flavor and moisture, and I want to make my fish more tender so I can enjoy this. So yes, I put in my fish at this stage. I'm just going to rinse up my blender and add in all the remaining juices in it. So once this is done, I let this cook for a while, and my smoked fish is going to soak up all that beautiful flavor and that sauce. After stirring this, I'm just going to cover this up and let this simmer for about 10 minutes or so. So it's about 8 minutes. My sauce has been cooking away and it's kind of dried up. I'm just going to stir this. I don't want this to burn. I'm going to give it a stir, and then I go in with some crayfish. crayfish is just going to add all the flavors I need for this conchaff. So yes, I go in with some crayfish generously. I used about a cup and I'm just going to stir this nicely. After adding my crayfish, of course, I'm going to use my shellfish stock. You know me, I'm a seafood girl. I'm not going to miss any opportunity to add in some seafood flavor into any dish. So yes, I'm going to add in about half a cup of shellfish stock, and this just adds goodness, flavor, and sweetness to this dish. So I start by adding in my corn because my corn is not as tender as I would like it to be. I want this to cook for about 5 minutes so it gets as tender as I would love it. Then I'm going to add in my beans. So yes, I add in the corn, I stir this up, and I'm just adding in more shellfish stock, and I'm going to let this cook for about 5 to 6 minutes. So my corn has been cooking for a while in this sauce. It smells delicious already. So after tasting, it's okay. It's as tender as I would like it to be. So next I'll be adding in my beans to complete this conchaff combination. So once I add in my beans, I'm going to stir this together so everything will combine nicely. This is already my conchaff in the making. At this point, my conchaff is about 75 or 80% done. It looks so nice already. So after stirring this and ensuring that everything is well mixed and well combined, I'm going in with some extra palm oil because I want my conchaff to be saucy and juicy. So I'm going to add in some extra palm oil into this conchaff, and guys, trust me, it's going to come out so nicely. After adding in some palm oil, I'm going to season my conchaff, and I stir this together. And guys, I'm just going to let the corn and the beans to just soak up and absorb all of this seasoning and all of this flavor, and it's going to taste really, really nicely. So after stirring everything up, of course I'm going to go in with more shellfish stock. I added about 1/3 of a cup, and I will just let all of this to cook together. And guys, it smells heavenly in my kitchen. It's so delicious. I cannot wait to finish this dish and just dive in. So yes, I'm just letting this cook beautifully, and I can't wait to taste this. So this is me just finishing up with the seasoning of this conchaff, and I'm just going to let this simmer for about 8 minutes or so until it's nice and ready. So my cornchaff has been cooking for a while. You can see how nice and delicious this is looking already. I'm just going to stir this up. At this stage, you want to go in and taste your cornchaff to ensure that your seasoning is well balanced and how you want it to be, and it tastes as delicious as you want it to be. So once you're happy with the taste and you're okay with it, it's time to go in with some extra crayfish, because guys, crayfish is what holds this dish. I mean, once you're happy with your seasoning, guys, you want to go in with more crayfish, because that's the secret of this cornchaff. So you add in some crayfish. I added about half a cup, and I like to go in with just about, a little bit of cooking oil. I like to add in a little bit of cooking oil at this point to just make my cornchaff pop. You know, that glow. Yeah, I like my cornchaff to have that extra glow, that pop. So yes, I add in a little bit of cooking oil at this point, and it just brings everything together. So I just stir this nicely, and it tastes so delicious. My smoked fish in there is giving me joy. My crayfish is just giving me life. In fact, my cornchaff is just popping. I cannot wait. So guys, this dish, trust me, is so delicious. This is the dish you want to cook tomorrow, trust me. So yes, my cornchaff is ready at this point. You can see how yummy, how delicious this looks. I just let it simmer for 2 to 3 minutes, and guys, your cornchaff is ready. Look at all that goodness, look at all that yumminess. It looks so nice and so delicious. So the cornchaff is ready. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I definitely love this dish. It's so amazing. It's so delicious. It takes you little or no time to make this dish. Once you have boiled your corn and your beans already, like I did, it's so easy. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share, and please leave your feedbacks in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this dish. Thank you guys. Bye.